On page 113, we're doing 5.9b. And we only have 2 examples to do, okay? For 5.9b, you still have to make sure that one side is less than or greater than 0. You're gonna graph the quadratic in the calculator. Yes, I said the calculator, okay? You're gonna locate the x-intercepts, your solutions, and you're gonna either count on the axis or use menu to analyze the zeros. And you're still gonna determine, is it below or above the x-axis, depending on whether you want greater than, which means you're looking for above the x-axis, less than, which means you're looking for below the x-axis. And you're gonna locate when it happens on the graph, okay? All right, so let's dive in here. We have the problem x squared minus 4x is less than 12. Well, step 1 says that this must be less than 0. Is this less than 0? No. So what is the first thing we have to do before we even grab the calculator? Subtract the 12. So we have x squared minus 4x minus 12 is less than 0. Okay. Next, we're going to grab the calculator, open a graph, and put this in there. So we're going to graph. Could you also do this by hand? Yes, because that's what we just learned, right? So I'm going to go to calculator. I'm going to start a new graph, and I'm going to put in, what was it? X squared minus 4x minus 12. And hit enter. And I'm looking for, where does it cross the x-axis at? Where do I cross the x-axis at? It looks like I'm at -2 and +6. Yeah, still with me? Okay. So we know that we cross at -2 and +6, and it is a upward facing parabola. So there's my thing. I'm going to do my little sketchy sketch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? I know it came out horrible. Told you. I know it's gonna be that tiny. Remember, I was gonna have you write this. So be happy. All right. So we want to know when is it less than 0? So below the x-axis. It's continuous from -2 to 6. So my answer is -2 to 6. That's it in the calculator. We can do the next example together. But you don't get any satisfaction from it. There's no satisfaction. All right, here we go. So this is in vertex form, so not easy to factor. So I'm going to go to the calculator. It's good to go. I can put it in. So in the calculator, I'm putting in 1/2. I may not remember it. We'll see when I get there. I don't remember it. 1/2 times, what is it? X minus 2. X minus 2 squared minus 2. Okay. Here it is. Here's my graph. Where does it cross at? 0 and 4. So I'm going to do my little sketchy sketch for myself. 0. My vertex is at -2, which I could tell from vertex form. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretend that I went through that. I put my vertex because it told me my vertex. All right, so we're looking for when is it greater than 0? So we're looking for above the x-axis. So I'm above the x-axis to the left of 0 and to the right of 4. Do we see that? So they're not connected. So my answer has to be x is to the left of 0, or x is to the right of 4, meaning x is less than 0 or x is greater than 4. Huh? Because they're not connected. It's not continuous compared to the other ones. So you see how there's a split, whereas this one, they were connected. So it was continuous from -2 to 6. This one is split. So either you're going to the left of one value or you're going to the right of the other value. All right, so again, on here, there are additional student practice problems. On the student practice problems, they are for you to, this is kind of like your do I need tutorial check. If you struggle doing the student practice problems, let me know. The answers for the student practice problems are also at the bottom of your notes so that you can check yourself. Otherwise, that concludes 5.9B and A.